we have three major hurricanes circling around the Atlantic basin. This is a peak of the time of the year for the hurricane season, so be mindful about that. Now, obviously, we've been seeing category 3s, 4s, and 5s, and basically the temperature, the wind speeds tend to get all of these systems going. Once we get over 252 kilometers per hour, it's a category 5, and it brings catastrophic damage. We have the two category 4 systems, obviously Irma and Wells as Jose. Now, Jose is right there. You can just see it just east of the northern Leeward Islands, and it has a distinct eye, a perfectly circular shape to this eye, and that is the reason why it's got such strong winds. It would also be a huge rainmaker as we go through the next few days. We're looking at possibilities of 4 or 5 inches of rain as we go through the next few days, and obviously a bit more of that as we go into the weekend. But Jose is set to track towards the northwest. It will likely slow down just a bit and may well linger over the northern islands and then eventually head up towards the north. But the impacts will likely be still felt, especially for Barbuda. Now, for Trinidad and Tobago, Jose is well up out there and will likely not feel any direct impacts across Trinidad and Tobago, but it will increase the moisture as well as the instability. So the likelihood of a few showers overnight, especially after midnight going into the early hours, and also one or two of those showers are turn heavy or thundery, especially along Tobago's hillier parts. Down towards the afternoon, conditions will begin to clear quite nicely. You will actually begin to see the sunshine for the most part across many parts of Tobago as you go into the latter half of Saturday. Now, for Trinidad, a few overnight showers are still likely. There's also the slight chance, so you may see some lightning flashing along the hillsides and especially along the Gulf of Paria. A couple of those showers may well persist as you go through the morning and into the afternoon, but overall, you will see the sunshine peaking out for the most part, and it is that daytime heating, the moisture and the instability that will spark another round of afternoon thunder showers, especially along the western sides of Trinidad, down towards San Fernando, Icarcus, and around Point Fortin as well. But the sunshine will be out at times. So looking at a minimum temperature tonight of 24 degrees Celsius, is still warm, and that will lead to a warm day of 33 in Trinidad and 31 in Crown Point, 32 possible in Scarborough. And through Sunday, we're likely to see a mixture of sunshine and showers, but come late Sunday going into Monday, we have another tropical wave. This is not set to develop, but a tropical wave will pass by, increasing the likelihood of some showers that will likely turn heavy and thundery, especially for Trinidad. And we could see the ITCZ as well being drawn into action by next week. But for those of you sailing, look for those southeasterly winds to continue, mostly gentle, but in those offshore thunder showers, it could turn gusty at times, and those long northeasterly swells of 12 seconds will likely continue at least until the first part of Sunday, and then eventually shift to the east as it gets towards Monday. Now, the Caribbean has been reeling from these major hurricanes, and obviously we have Jose there, and then we have Irma, which all eyes are focused on as it passes along the coastline of Cuba, also affecting the central Bahamas, affecting the northern Bahamas as well as we go through Saturday, and then beyond that, in the weekend, it will then take aim at the Florida Keys and heading all the way up along the Florida coastline. It's quite a large system, tropical storm force winds over 295 kilometers in width, and obviously taking a path, still a major category 4, even just before it reaches landfall. Obviously, that's a concern. We also have Katia, which has been on the sidelines, but still set to make landfall in Mexico, and also that one is a category 2, so that will also bring some damage from there. So we're looking at the large shield of Irma down towards the south. We do have some clouds being drawn in as well, especially for the Dominican Republic and Haiti, so they could be seeing some thundery downpours as they go through the day there. Meanwhile, towards the eastern part of the Caribbean, obviously we're watching Jose impact St. John's, Antigua, out towards Barbuda, possibly impacting as well for St. Kitts, as well as Guadeloupe, and out towards the Virgin Islands. All of them are bracing following the passage of Irma, and out towards Kingston. There's a slight risk of a thunder shower, but for the most part, it seems as though Jamaica will be the quietest of those islands in the Greater Antilles over the next couple of days. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.